I've had some questions about how to sort Legos. Ben and Zane most recently, and Amanda Scopa. My brother, I'm sure, will be interested. I think there's a zillion ways to do it. I don't like to sort by color because your eye can properly and easily discern the color just by glancing at Lego pieces. I like to sort by piece type. This is what I've done so far, and understand this is a constant work in process. I bought 130 pounds of Legos not too long ago, about a month ago. This stuff is still unsorted, but I got a lot of big bins like this when I bought it. And I bought some Acro Mills containers, and I had some, clear Tupperwares and some clear totes that the Legos came in. I've used as well. So you take what you got. Definitely use clear. Starting down here with the most, I think, standard wall piece, I call it. That's a big tote. One of your bigger totes is going to be wall. You got your classic bricks down here. Everybody recognizes the classic Lego bricks. And a very important piece, I call these planks. All lengths of planks go in one. We got really long ones and down to 2x2s planks. Plates, any kind of base plates, floor plates, ceiling plates, and here. That's a very large tote as well. Ship parts, the Legos I bought, the kids were into Star Wars. I got a ton of Lego Star Wars sets and Lego City sets, but I made this came later in my sorting. I made a ship parts bin because these custom pieces are really huge, and you can make any kind of boats, planes, airships, spaceships out of the ship parts. Anything that's a real customized, obvious ship of some sort of part goes in there. Bringing you up a level, I have 4 of these containers. I bought a 4-pack on Amazon. I think it was between 30 and 40 bucks. In this one, I have doors and windows that are one wall thickness. Any kind of frame like that. That is a door or a window. And then here's my wall flats. 1 wall thick flats. There's a lot of those pieces in my set. They deserved a whole drawer. Curved wall pieces. Anything from a curve like that to these ice kind of shaped pieces I threw in there because they're not flat like a wall flat. Anything that's a wall piece that's not a flat. Here's like a 45 angle corner you would see in the castles. Move to the next one. Standard boards like a Lego 2x4. All the lengths of those down to 3ers. I have 2ers in a different area. Wings. I told you I have a lot of spaceships. The wings are plumb full. I'm going to have to come up with a new solution for that too as I continue to sort this giant mess down here. Still a very heavy pile to sort. Custom. Anything that didn't fit in all the rest of my drawers goes in this drawer, and we'll get to that more later after you see what else I've sorted out. Wheels, I've got two about this size. This is just wheels. I take them off their axles and I throw them in here. Tons and tons of wheels in my set. The other wheels are back there, and then actually wheels 3 is tank tread. I have an ice cream gallon bucket of tank tread as well. So I've got 3 basically gallons of wheels. Then and that's on top of my car parts drawer set. Here's my chassis. Here's my axles that you stick the wheels on. And here is car body parts. Obvious auto body parts I've put in here. I also put in the ladder from the fire truck and front end loader scoop. And I have a little extra bowl in here of steering wheels, seats, and car doors. I don't know, just because it felt like this should go with the body. This set here is my guys and accessories, and I also threw finishery in there. Finishery is a huge department in my set. Anything that's flat and smooth, no bumps on top, finishery. And I also have my grill pieces in here. I call that finishery. I could end up sorting them out, but no need to at the moment. Bottom drawer here is all Lego guys. I'll probably be selling these off. They go for like $3 on eBay. I have a lot of headwear in my accessories for the guys. All these are headwear, helmets, hairs, and then shoulder wear. And anything else that a Lego guy might hold or get on. They got motorcycles and horses in here too. Anything they might hold in their hand. Here's a spear, a gun. This face shield should be in the headwear. And that brings us up to the top of the counter. most popular thing in my Lego sets, in my Lego haul, was uppers and downers, like ramps. So single wall uppers, standard, you know, the old 2 across, standard uppers. Then I go my single wall uppers long, single wall uppers tall. And since I didn't have a lot of them, I split this up to corner ramps, talls, like the corner of a building. You can see I use that on my Lego Hotel second floor here. I don't know if that'll stay, but I tried it because I had them. Double wall thickness uppers, standard. Double wall upper longs. Boat uppers, they got ups on both sides. Go to the next row here. Single wall downers, standard. Very, very standard piece. Then I got single wall downers long, single wall downers talls. And then I got auto rooftops in here. I guess I pulled them out of my car auto body set and give them a whole drawer. I've got a divided drawer here, kind of custom-y small pieces. These are actually really popular. I think I'll fill up more than a quarter of a drawer with these. And then I have these triangles and grill downers, ramps, and I call these alligator heads right here because they look kind of like alligator heads. And then I also threw in with the alligator heads these kind of got some cool lines on them, ramps. And then under them I call these 1.5 downers right here. So 1.5 downer, and then I have the wide 1.5 downer and wall toppers. Some other wall toppers in here. That's not a 1.5 downer, just a single wall thickness downer. And then this is kind of like a tall, a topper of a brick. And I also have the triangle 1.5 downers in there as well with the 1.5 downers. You can go to the top of the next one. Standard double wall downers. Long double wall downers. Tall double wall downers. Super wide standard downers. Anything 3 wide or long or wider. Then you got wide long downers, getting quite a large piece there, and really large pieces, these driveway ramps. And then at the end, the last column, the ramps cabinet. These are Acro Mills cabinets, by the way. If you're taking notes and want to buy them, I got them on Amazon, AKRO Mills. And these 3 cabinets that I have up here were $100, or just shy of $100. And they came in 2 days, of course, with Amazon Prime shipping. So these were single wall downers, single wall thickness low downers, I call them, because they're less than a wall piece tall. And then wide low downers, anything, most of these are 2 wall wide, and then I got some 4 wide low downers that are less than a wall piece tall, and then some custom downers. Anything else that doesn't fit into my downer categories, stingers. And the last 4 are cockpit downers. There's cockpit downers holes, cockpit downers halves. The only reason I divided these up is because they didn't fit in one drawer anymore. Then I got cockpit long downers, as I mentioned, lots of Star Wars. And cockpit uppers, the bottom halves of the boat or the cockpit. Anything like that. Brings us to my oneers department. Circle oneers, everybody knows what those are, and square oneers I missed there, and then finishry oneers, circles and squares in the same drawer. Headlight holders, side bumps, downers, lots of these pieces, so I had to go side bumps, chunks, or wall pieces, and other chunks. And then the third side bumps one here is not as many, but they go up. The difference are these ones go up and the other ones went down with the bumps on top. So 3 drawers of side bumpsers, and this bottom one is pretty specialty. These custom pieces, I don't even know what to name, kind of custom tour things. These space jet brackets, hoses, any kind of winches and string in the middle there. And this is bottom finishry. You got like a flat smooth on the bottom, it sticks on the bottom of your spaceship. And this piece is a one-of-a-kinder, but I put it in there because you could use it to finish the bottom of some, you know, that's more of a custom piece. Put that one down here in total custom. Let's see what custom. And the little row here, we got antennas. Real kind of custom small things too, these small antennas. And little custom oneers. And in the back I got some valve cranks. And then props, I call these props because back in the 80s when we get a boat for Lego Town, ooh, this is not a Lego, this is an off-brand, maybe a Mega Block or something. You can see it doesn't say Lego on the bump. I put all my off-brand ones in these two bags over here. They're all like Mega Blocks and off-brand Legos that I'm getting rid of. They're tainting my set. Anyway, I call these props because these would be the propeller on a boat on that old sets in the 80s and early 90s. Anyway, oneer down ramps. They got their own little drawer in the oneers department. And continuing on, tours that turn into oneers. There's some Mega Blocks in there too. I'll sort through there and get these Mega Blocks out of here. I've been doing it. It's a work in progress. Space gunners and the like. I don't know what you would call that kind of angled down gurney thing, but my brother and I always called these space gunners back in the day because you'd end up putting a little jet cone on the front of that and it would be the gunners of your spaceship. Base rods and T-bars. These are just where I'm getting into my pipes department. They have a base connected to that rod. That's why I call them a base rod. Here's more pipes and antennas. I had to divide those drawers up into two because they were overtaking one. Anything that is just a vertical stick is in here. Into the circles. Finish circles, including ones with holes in the middle. Dishes, the small satellite dishes. Bottom finish circles. Tons of those in all these sets. And planks that turn into oneers, circles as well as squares. Tour hinges, turners, and turntables in the back. I'm gonna put a little tray divider in there. Turners, turntables. Not a lot of turntables in my set. Click hinges, I call these. They replace that old hinge. And barrels and jets, fills up a whole one of these. Probably have to sort them into a larger piece, a larger dish, a larger drawer. Tiny hooks, wall hooks, planks. These are in the planks department. They have hole tabs, I call them. Kind of, they work with the Technics pieces. Probably also work with some trailer hitches. Brings me up here on the top. I have some other trays. There is trailer hitches, and next to that I have wall hinges, and next to that I have candlesticks. We never even had these kinds of pieces in the 80s, but they're here now. They get their own little department, candlesticks. I also put telescopes in with candlesticks. I used all my telescopes making my grand piano over here. Here's the bench. It's got 4 telescopes for legs. And the grand piano is not finished yet either. Anyway, grand piano's got to get some more black pieces after I continue sorting. Where were we? Tiny hooks, wall hooks, hole tabs, and plank circles we didn't get to yet. Gears for Technics. All my Technics department have the blue tape underneath the labels, plus tours. Brackets. Technics brackets. I give a name to everything so I can start to understand. This is complex knuckles. They have more than 3 inputs or receiving connections of some sort. Receiving or giving connections, pins or receivers. So complex is more than 3 connectors. Pins, Technics. Planks, these are holes with planks with holes in them for Technics. They're probably going to go into a big drawer pretty soon. Technics wall arrows didn't have a lot of these, so they got a small drawer. And Technics spacers that go on the axles. Texas simple knuckles, 3 or less, 2 or 3 basically connections, and Texas click-on connections. That means they can click onto the under bumps or onto bumps themselves and connect Technics rods. Here's our rods, our axles I call them. Technics pin blocks, any kind of block that has a pin coming out of it. And Technics wheels. These are not gears, but they do go on an axle somewhere. And Technics custom. We got everything from giant brackets here that didn't qualify with the others. And I have shock absorbers in there and all kinds of custom Technics style pieces. I'm coming back here. Cones and posts. Anything that is conal that's larger than my jets. And it's kind of like jets and barrels large size, those are my cones and posts. Plate hinges. Hinges that have a lot more surface area to put plates onto. And so this is a trap door hinge kind of thing. And block hinges. Oh, here's my Technics wall pieces. I had separated these because they were in drawers earlier, but they've plumbed out the drawers, so I got a nice bigger box for my Technics wall pieces. Oh, I also got separated here. I don't know what to do with these yet. They're kind of 4 corners in one piece. Maybe I should throw them in the custom. Okay, this is for overhead garage door pieces, cabinets, and mailboxes. And this is doors and windows department we're in now. Now I'm in capsules. I had to break up my cabinets to 2 different to make it into these Acromills drawers. They're just not quite as deep as I'd like. They were 6 inches deep. It would have been wonderful if they were 12 inches deep. Now I'm in doors and windows fence and gates, like kind of big castle doors there. Windshields and wall trestle. Wall stacks corners, wall stacks short tours, wall stacks tall tours, wall small arches, wall large arches, wall curve. Engines and props and loudspeakers are in a little kind of a custom drawer that are not super custom, but custom pieces. Circles, bricks, large dishes, and circles, just regular kind of planks that are circles. And below that, this is kind of a conglomerate of pipes. I've got street lights pipes, hat hooks pipes, wall hooks pipes, and I lift that up and we're into bullhorns. I don't know what I call those, handguns. And handguns. Oneer and twoer hooks. And pipes, twoers pipes. Lego doesn't make a oneer pipe. That's all mega blocks and stuff that got sorted out of the set and off by custom flags. Anything that clips on is a flag. Custom stairs, a lot of staircases in there. This is more pipes and spider webs and ladders. Custom truss, custom fire, custom plants. Black Technics pins in this jar here. What else did I miss up top? Oh yeah, they were so important. My tours. I sorted these by color just because I wanted to use these 3 drawers that I already had. Got my whites, blacks, and grays, and my dull colors, and my bright colors. And then this is kind of another little custom pieces. I got rail, trim boards, and pipes and gates. A little piece I'm working on here, kind of waiting to find a white curved piece like that, so I could do maybe a grocery store stripe on there. I'm not into decals on my Legos. This whole thing is just a jar of wings. And I think we're there. There's the hotel. Here's a really awesome truck. And Lego Ghostbusters hanging out. And a Star Wars set that was nearly completely built, so I'm just looking for one piece and I'm going to sell it. And that's where we're at. This is the Play for Life Lego Design Studio. I also forgot to mention that I have a lot of Hero Factory. I'm planning on building some Hero Factory sets, making sure I have all the pieces and then sorting them out, because it's not a type of Lego that I really am choosing to design with. There are a lot of giant robots or instruction booklets. This is what Hero Factory comes out to be. There's a lot of custom type pieces there. And I'm just not into custom pieces. So I have Hero Factory all in this box and that Ziploc bag as well. See, lots of Hero Factory over here.